on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. Just now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months, the scope of that for Green.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then it's Joe Harris. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Irving in at the point guard. Brent, at this point, perennial contenders sometimes coast to the final games of the regular season. Any danger that they can't hit that right button or flip the switch and get back into gear?
When you hear analysts say that the playoffs are all about matchups, they are exactly right. You and I talked about this, Kevin, several years ago about the time going into the playoffs. Teams don't have to be hot. You don't have to be 10-2 in the last 12 games for your playoffs, because all of a sudden, if you're matched up against a team that's owned you all year long, your chances of winning that series are very, very slim. So it becomes just let's get in and let's find out who we're playing, and then we'll get to work.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Now the pass to Curry. Wiggins up top. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
Now here's Allen. Pass to KD. Durant drawing the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Nets with possession here. Chandler finds Irving. 6 to shoot. No good there. Curry with the defensive effort. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. He knows it's a tall task defending Steph Curry, maybe the greatest shooter ever. Coach said you can't let him get open. You make somebody else beat you. Of course, Kevin, the problem is Steph's open as soon as he steps in the building.
Thanks, David. And that one falls for Allen.
And a one-year player at Texas, Jared Allen came into the league as a bit of a project. He's got ample playing time to develop in Brooklyn.
And Allen drops them both. And Greg, safe to say, Allen's defense is ahead of his offense.
Yeah, but his mobility and leaping ability serve him well as a finisher, providing that vertical spacing teams like to have inside.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Harris finds KD. Here's the teardrop. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Chris with it, guarded now by Irving. Here's Wiggins. Some solid defense from Harris.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Now here is Harris. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State. No good from Irving.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Curry passes it to Chris. Some solid defense from Harris.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
A nice shot by KD.
What a nice touch from KD. There's no spot on the floor where he doesn't feel confident from.
Curry up and in on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Inside, here's Thompson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, tough to knock Klay Thompson with that wide base off balance. Even when he gets hit, he maintained control on that play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Thompson.
Klay Thompson is really a guy you have to respect with how even-keeled he is out there on the floor. Never too high, never too low, and very much in control of his emotions.
It's stolen by Green. Fires the three. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Their last encounter was in San Francisco. The Nets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Harris to the middle. And Brooklyn turns it over again. And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Third is Jared Allen.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Well, you can pretty much count it when they get the ball down low like that. You got to give them credit for working hard to get themselves open. Their percentages certainly wouldn't be as high as they are if they couldn't knock down those open 15-footers.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Curry against Irving. Curry looking around. Here's Green, and Durant sends it back.
The long arm of the law. Durant is not a premier shot blocker, but you wouldn't know it from that play.
Thompson from long range. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
Nets trail by 4. Allen outside. Back to Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Count the basket. Curry's got his second bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Allen surveying the D. To halt the run. Dishes it to KD. And it's denied.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
Thompson misses. Chandler outside. Poke loose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing the Knicks' thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
First free throw is good.
Always seen as a multi-talented forward, Wilson Chandler offers a lot of length And with that hustle, he gets rewarded.
And both free throws good for Wilson Chandler. Warriors leading by 4. Right side Curry. Misses off the right iron. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Wiggins finds Curry. Thompson with it, defended by Allen. The shot by Thompson, no good.
You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Irving passes to Durant. A shot, no good. Good D by Thompson.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
On the wing, Irving. Covered by Chris. Shot from the low block. Irving can't get it to go.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Allen. Ball's not loose. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Dinwiddie against Curry. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 6-point game. Timeout called, the Nets.
And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
Jordan kicks to Prince. KD with it. Off target at the rim. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Jordan with the bucket.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Wiggins outside. Guarded by Harris. Back to Wiggins. Takes a three. The rebound by Prince. Nets trail by 6. Outside Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, I like how DJ's attacking the open court, sprinting ahead of everybody. Tough to keep up with a big guy who does that.
It's Curry outside. They get it back. Looney. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I
Tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one falls for Looney. You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, three prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, three great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
And here are the Warriors now. Spencer Dinwiddie missing his last shot. Passes it to Pascal. Now Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. A shot off that time. Prince with the defensive effort. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
The shot by Looney, no good. Nets trail by 5. Jordan dishes to Dinwiddie. Prince finds KD. Looking to get it going. Now here's LeVert. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Jordan. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jordan's got 6.
Versatile big with lots of years behind him. DeAndre Jordan locked in shooting that mid-range shot. That's a rarity.
There's the pass to Curry. Off target with his 3. Net shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Pass to LeVert. Shoots the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Coming off that loss against the Nets. And the basket by Pascal.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Durant. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. Count it.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Nets trail by 3. Three-pointer, LeVert. And it's Looney with the rebound. Wiggins surveying the floor. Floats one, and Jordan sends it back. Here now is Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against Golden State.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, how many times do we see highlights like this? DeAndre Jordan loves bringing the hammer.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Curry against LeVert. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Prince outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor, and the physical nature of his play, you got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
He always has this feeling that Taurean Prince is DeMarre Carroll 2.0 for this club. good size, big frame, capable defender, but each year taking some strides on the offensive end to become more and more dangerous.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Now here's Curry. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's DeAndre Jordan making things happen for Brooklyn. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We've got more in store for you right after this. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Here's Poole. LeVert defending. Pulls it from the elbow. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Poole.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Outside, KD lets the three fly. That one misses. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Pascal. Hits the jumper. Pascal's got his second bucket of the game to go. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Durant deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Poole. And it doesn't even draw either.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, KD. Here's Jordan. Warriors with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
I think there's just been a lot of respect for the approach of Kevin Durant over the course of the past couple seasons, especially with the Warriors, wanting to be a better defender, better rebounder, better rim protector. Of course, we think of scoring first, but man, the defensive end and what he's done to take some pride on that end has been impressive.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Dinwiddie with the steal. The drive by Jordan hangs in the air, and it's good on the layup. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Poole. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And with Durant, the non-scoring aspects of his game almost get forgotten.
Well, Kevin has put up 5 or 6 assists a game over the last couple seasons. It helps to have 2 of the greatest shooters in the league on your side. It's going to be interesting to see how he develops after the injury and what he comes back to as a player in a new system with new teammates and more mileage on that body.
It's good. KD's got 10.
Well, that could have easily been an N1. Durant showing terrific body control after contact.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Replay angles are interesting, Brent. Instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
Well, so many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angles.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wrong? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so.
What an excellent idea. And a new group in for the Nets. Allen's checked in for Durant. Chandler comes in for Taurean Prince. Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Poole. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Irving against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. But they get it back. Green passes to Chris. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Now, here's Thompson. He has 6.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after Jared Allen missed from long range. Thompson dishes to Green. Pass to Poole. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Harris kicks to Jordan. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. That's tipped. Jordan finds Irving. Back to Jordan. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Timeout called the Warriors. Well, he might be an aging veteran in the NBA, but DeAndre Jordan is still terrifying for defenders when he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, he's such a great target still on the roll situation. You combine his length and athleticism now with the know-how and his tenure in the league, and DeAndre Jordan still can be an elite finisher on the inside.
Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Golden State.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. The Warriors have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
First one falls for. He hits both from the stripe. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Chandler. And too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Irving passes to Harris. Kicks it to Jordan. Over Thompson. Jordan's shot is off. And for the Warriors, they're shooting the ball poorly. Just 28%.
Now that's a fierce attack from Marquise Chris getting to the rim.
On the wing, Harris. Over Thompson. Up again. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 18 points.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now, here's Thompson. 6 points for him. The pass to Wiggins. Just 4 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Chandler. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Golden State.
Athleticism shown there by Chandler, often putting the D in a difficult position when they're forced to foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Poole. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And Thompson gets it to go.
I like it, Clay, working the in-between area and finding some gaps in the defense right now.
Irving passes to Allen. He kicks to Chandler. Pass to Harris. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Nets lead by 10.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Thompson finds Chris. Pass to Poole. Passes it to Thompson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
And stolen by Wiggins. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Chris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Marquise Chris getting more and more used to using his body on the inside and dealing with the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Brooklyn. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
For three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Chris has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Trains the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Allen kicks to Dinwiddie. Releases from 15. In the air. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Brooklyn, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And that one falls for Allen. That one is no good. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Wiggins. And it's sent back by Allen. Over to the left wing. Here's Dinwiddie. Buries it from three-point range. Dinwiddie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Looney passes to Curry. Outside, Green. On the wing, Wiggins. Clock at 6. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Fade away. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Look, Kevin, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Taurean Prince in for Harris. Wiggins with it. Guarded now by Prince. And it's Wiggins missing. Nets leading by 9.
Pick up the pace. Get the 2 for 1 here.
Be smart, but execute at the same time. Let's see what they do.
Prince, the pass to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Good on the three-point shot. 6 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Now Curry. Over Irving. That one's off. Still out of sync. And we've reached halftime in this one. Nets lead by 12. And now we'll send it. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. DeAndre Jordan came out on a mission in the first. He had 18 points, 2 block shots, and 1 assist. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
Great job on both ends by DeAndre Jordan. Consummate professional, knows how to use his size. It's an amazing thing. He's been in the league for over a decade now. Wow.
And over to... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. DeAndre Jordan has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Jared Allen. Wilson Chandler out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Outside Durant. Shot on the wing. Goes back up. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, easy call.
The Nets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That free throw good from Allen. And Allen drops them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 14. Wiggins outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Warriors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Throw good, Wiggins. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Nets leading by 12. Irving looking over the floor. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Irving's got his second basket of the game. The Warriors shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Curry outside. Good on the triple.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
And for Steph Curry, certainly one of the best to ever play. Iguodala said last season, Brent, that he's already the second best point guard to ever play in pro basketball.
Well, high praise from Andre Iguodala, and why wouldn't you talk about Steph that way? You tally up MVPs and titles and his impact on the game and what he's done to change the way the game is played. The case for Steph Curry to be the top point guard ever is getting stronger and stronger every season. The guy that he's going to have to knock off the top of that shelf, I think, for most everybody who's been basketball fans for a long time, is one Magic Johnson.
Irving passes to Chandler. Shoots over Curry. That one wide left. Warriors trail by 13. Down low, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
I like how intense Clay's playing right now. Gets all the way to the rim that time.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Harris against Thompson, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Curry against Irving.
That's all right there because Draymond angled his body so well defensively and altered that shot.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Chandler dishes to Durant. To the paint. Here's Allen. Curry with the steal. Here's Chris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Nets leading by 10. Irving passes to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Not afraid about going up with it on the inside. Chandler's aggressive on that play.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Chris with it. He has 5. And the lead is down inside single digits. Chris has got 7.
And Chris showing that he can be a little bit creative as a scorer that time. Even with the D on him, he finds a way on the inside to get it done.
The pass to Irving. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 11 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Thompson. He's got 10. It's Curry outside. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 12.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Irving passes to KD. Looking for Allen and gets it there.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Thompson outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harris looking it over. Five to shoot. Pass to Allen. Over Curry. That shot no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it. He's going to punish you, Kevin, if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
floater, and it's good on the way in. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Moving against Green. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 7. Pass to Irving. Back to Harris. Kicks it to Allen. Durant down low. Working on Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
That's good from Durant.
Kind of tough to be a big wing in the LeBron James era. You're constantly compared to what it is he does, but Durant has risen to that challenge and uniquely qualified to be an elite player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Joe Harris.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Another miss by Curry. Nets leading by 9. Lobs it up for Jordan. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And this is where you have to appreciate DeAndre Jordan's activity. Incredible at staying engaged for the full 48.
And a deep three from Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
LeVert kicks to Irving. Second shot opportunity, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Nets making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And that one falls for Irving.
And not much of a surprise there. Kyrie, one of the better free throw shooters in the game and so hard to guard without fouling.
LeVert defending, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Warriors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Nets leading by 9. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Irving. Curry with some nice D. Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
That's tipped. Here's Irving. Curry with the steal. And And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Nice dedicated drive there from Clay. He committed to it, got all the way in there for contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first one falls. Well, last summer, Greg, was supposed to be a large courtship for Klay Thompson. The injury, though, kind of changed things in his free agency.
It didn't take long for him to re-sign with the Warriors. I think as soon as the team offered him a max deal, he signed. Looks like the Splash Brothers will be together for quite some time.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the finals.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
Looney passes to Curry. Back to Looney. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. First one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Nets with the lead. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line. And now here are the 2K leaderboard. Since the All-Star break, these teams are leading the NBA in second chance points. In third, the Nets.
And offensive rebounding, always a point of emphasis for this group, but for whatever reason, they've had particular success since the break, really just outworking their opponents on the glass.
And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Thompson.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 4 on the clock. No good with the triple. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Passes it to Thompson. Curry dishes to Thompson. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And there's the pass to LeVert. Prince outside. Teardrop shot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Guarded by Jordan, and it's blocked by Jordan. That one falls.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And it's Irving missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Takes the three. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one.
When you make shots like that, Kevin, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
Pass to Thompson. Shot from 16. He gets that one. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Outside Jordan. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. On its way from Irving for 2. Green for 2 points. Irving's got 14 points now in the second half.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Jordan the pass to LeVert. Back to Jordan. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Curry. Shot from 16. And it's Golden State with another.
A dynamic offensive player who just makes this machine go, the straw that stirs the drink. And Steph from the mid-range that time.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. They've got Curry. Chris is out there with Wiggins. And it's Poole in at the 2. Irving with a clean look. Money from the wing.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Curry passes to Poole. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Here's Irving. The shot misses. Curry with some nice D. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. 2 points. That one goes. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie with the steal. And then Chandler with the jam.
Yeah, can't question the will of Chandler on that play. The grizzled veteran solid at sticking with his shot.
Brooklyn making some changes. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. The Warriors leading. Down low, stolen by Allen. Here's Harris. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen. First free throw is good. Good on both. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Knocks it loose and stolen by Chris. Curry passes to Green. That one good for 2. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. They get Stephen Curry.
I like how Durant uses his wily frame there to get off those shots. Not an easy shot, but for him, man, it looks easy.
That's good from Durant. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Curry passes to Green. Here's Pascal, defended by Durant. Curry outside. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here is KD. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock to tie it up. And it's Durant missing. Warriors leading by 3. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green in the post. He's guarded by Chandler. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Fires from the line, and it's Wiggins missing. Nets trail by 3. Chandler with the ball. Now Green defending, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
It's the Nets now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Back to Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, the step back, and again, it's the Warriors missing. The Nets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9, and it's Marquise Chris with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Chandler is scanning the floor. Irving kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Allen. Chandler trying to free himself up. Allen's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pascal, the pass to Wiggins. Outside, Green. At the top of the key, Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Brooklyn trailing. Lobbed up there for Chandler. It's stolen by Green. The pass to Chris, and stolen by Irving. Here's Chandler, and Wilson Chandler with the slam.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom, because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Irving finds Harris. 13 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Harris has got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Here's Curry. A rebound by the Nets. Allen's.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Irving missing.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when he gets close, he's getting the ball.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Now here's Curry. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
Where hasn't he scored from? Inside, outside, in between game, driving to the hoop. Steph doing it all right here.
KD, that's for two. And the Nets miss again. Warriors leading by 4. Wiggins outside. He kicks it to Curry. Fires for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 15 here tonight. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he can't get the first one.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Curry. Thompson outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, I'd be a little more cautious when you guard a great free throw shooter like Klay Thompson. He'll hit the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Thompson nails both of them. Nets trail by 5. Here's Harris. Chandler outside. Wiggins against KD. The wing jumper off target. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Nets shooting 40% in the 4th. Steps back and shoots, and they pick up 2. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, that is automatic. Durant, one of the better mid-range shooters in the game.
Curry against Irving, and the basket by Curry.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Nice shot by Thompson.
Well, tonight it's confident play from Klay Thompson. Exceptional at staying assertive and looking for his opportunities to score.
Irving dishes to Durant. From 12 feet out. That shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it. Chris kicks to Thompson. Fades back, and another basket for Golden State.
That's just called working within the offense, as Thompson, unwilling to settle for a shot, has good vision and then sees the open man.
Irving passes to Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Timeout called the Warriors. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Inside. Here's Chris. Some solid defense from Harris. Nets trail by 5. The dish now to Chandler. Harris kicks to KD. Drills the three-pointer. Durant's got 15 points in just the second half.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Thompson. Plays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that is a potential game changer. Thompson maintaining his calm and coming through.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 4. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .152 left in the fourth. Irving from long range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Irving's got 21 in the game.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
It's Curry outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense there from Irving to take the lead. And Curry pulls it down. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. It's a one-point game. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
Durant, that's good. 27 points for him.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Thompson right side. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Wilson Chandler. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Kicks to KD. On the wing, Irving. To tie it up. Jordan. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Now, DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
Thompson for 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the game. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Durant against Wiggins. No good from Durant. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Just a big defensive mistake there. I mean, it's like 3 points. You want to harass Steph, but when he goes to the free throw line, we know it's pretty much automatic. Always one of the league's best free throw shooters.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
It counts, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, Kyrie's resume in these kind of moments is full.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Tries to hit him. Begins with the block. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.